Are you afraid of the boogeyman?
No.
Well, yeah.
The boogeyman better be afraid of me.
You love all these horror movies.
See, that's why they never come visit me. Why don't they come here? Why do everybody else get to see the clown sightings or the boogeyman?
Look, Ricky Bobby, you
have invites.
Why are you putting that out there?
I don't see any of this stuff. Why don't I ever get to have fun?
You don't want that kind of fun.
Yes, I do.
No,
I'm bored.
No.
I'm bored. Let's talk about the boogeyman that just came out.
Crazy.
I'm bored, Julie.
She's crazy. Somebody tell her she's crazy.
Come on.
Oh,
they don't mess with me, and I'm inviting them, and
you don't invite things like that to you.
I want to get a clown sighting.
You don't do that.
I want to look out the window and see a clown that looks like Killer Clowns from Outer Space standing there staring into my window. I want that to happen. I want to be driving down the street and see a clown step in the middle of the street. You know, while I'm driving. Everybody else gets this fun except me. I deserve it. I am the queen of horror. I deserve it. Should I give them my address or what? To come out and what do I need to do? What do I need to do to get a clown sighting or a boogeyman visit? What you tell me what I need to do. Go ahead, Jules. I'm getting real heated up here. All right, go ahead.
I don't know. I don't call evil things like that to my space.
Okay.
I don't do that.
Apparently, they're worried about me. So, you know, whatever. That's fine. The Boogeyman 2023. It's rated PG-13. Jules, who's in the Boogeyman?
Wow.
She's acting like she don't know me.
Sophie Thutcher.
Yes.
Vivian Lyra Blair.
Mm-hmm.
David Dashmalkian.
Yep, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Marin Ireland. Madison Hugh. Mm-hmm. Leanne Ross. And Lisa Gay Hamilton.
Mm-hmm. I like Lisa Gay Hamilton. She was on a show. I forget which. I want to say it was a medical show, but I remember her role on Law and Order SVU. And it's an episode where Ludacris was on there, and he found out because she didn't want, she had him. He found out why she didn't really want him. Her father had molested her, and she got pregnant with Ludacris. He turned out to be a serial killer. That episode was so insane. I'm going to tell you to watch that at some point. That's when I said, dang, Ludacris is pretty good.
Wow.
Played this evil character, but her role in here was astounding. So check that out on Law and Order SVU. All right, so let's talk about the plot of Boogeyman.
Tell us about it.
So per IMDb, still reeling from the tragic death of their mother, a teenage girl and her younger sister find themselves plagued by a sadistic presence in their house and struggle to get their grieving father to pay attention before it's too late.
Dun, dun, dun.
Heard that a million times, haven't you? So here's the thing about this Boogeyman. I mean, it wasn't very long. I went and watched the original one from 1980 because I remember seeing it. I was a little kid. I remember a long time ago.
Right.
You know, I love watching old horror stuff, but this is nothing like it. It was nothing like that one. The best comparison I can make, because I don't want to tell you exactly what goes on with the exact difference
is they both had a boogeyman?
Well, but it was a different type of. That's what I'm saying. You know how? So we know what Conan the Barbarian is, the original.
Right. Yes.
Remember when they remade it with Jason Momoa?
Yes.
They changed stuff even in the beginning that didn't even make sense. It's like, why did y'all do this? That's how this one compares to the original one. You could have just named it something else.
Right.
You changed way too much stuff in here, and I'm looking for some of the old school 80s stuff, and it wasn't there. I was so excited about this, because I get excited when horror comes out, and it didn't stand up to the hype. I mean, it was just okay. I wasn't like, oh my God, I can't believe I just spent $9 for this. But I'd have been mad if I'd have paid full price.
Yeah.
It's not even to the point where I'll watch it again when it comes on TV. Probably not. It wasn't. I guess some people who don't love horror like me might think it's a little bit scary because it does have a few, very few jump scares in there. Yeah, but for me, that's not. It's horror. But I want something to really scare me, not just a jump. I want to kind of get like, dang, turn this light off or what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It didn't stand up to it, and it wasn't all that scary. Definitely don't want to show it to kids because there's monsters in there. You don't want to think that's the monster that's under their bed, which it is under their bed. But that's something you'll want to deal with later and not on our show. You can talk to your kids about the monster under their bed. But For this one, and let me tell you really quickly the origin of where we got Boogeyman from. Because even as kids, we've heard about the Boogeyman, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to dare and get you. The Boogeyman's coming while you sleep.
Right.
So the word Boogeyman is thought to be derived from the word boogie, which means hobgoblin in Middle English. And the legends surrounding it, they're saying, may have originated in Scotland, although it's not totally clear. So it has some roots in it, and we just adapted. Of course, when stuff comes to America, we give it our own little spin. So we always know the Boogeyman as kids as this monster that comes in the dark.
Yeah.
That was the Boogeyman.
The stories that people tell people, like, if you go to bed, Boogeyman's going to get you, kind of thing. That's where that came from.
Yeah, it kind of was.
I actually saw this too, but I mean, I saw it like...
It wasn't so memorable.
It's not streaming per se, but I saw it streaming.
Don't say that. Stop. Don't.
I said streaming.
I know what they getting what you're saying, but anyway.
So, and I agree with you. It really wasn't. It didn't really capture my attention too well.
I can't even tell you what happened 3/4 in the movie. Because it was so.
I don't remember what happened at the end. You're gonna have to tell me the movie.
So for those reasons, let's just make this nice and simple. I'm going to give it a 2 clapper.
And for those reasons, I'm going to give it a 1 clapper.
I can't be mad at you.
Yeah, don't bother going to the movies to see this.
I would say definitely Redbox. When you get a free Redbox, this will be worth a free Redbox if you get it. Or when it comes to streaming services, if it's like $3.99, okay. But I spent $9 and I'm not mad, but I ain't happy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
There you have our nice, sweet review of the Boogeyman. Now, me and Jules, let me tell you a couple of places you can find us. First, you can find us on Cash App. If you want to make a donation to us, help us with our movie-going experiences, anything's appreciated. So we have our Cash App. We are also on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
Tell them.
And we are also on the FearCon network. So if you go to Connect to Your City, click on the FearCon tab, and you'll see our horror and thriller-related movies and reviews loaded there. All right? Well, thank you very much for tuning into The Boogeyman, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.